Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Don't get comfortable. We're going to speed run this shit. We have a super chat from Zeepish. This is my first time watching. Is this show just a poor me and my mental illness show? When does the show actually start? Never. The show never starts. The show has never actually started.
Okay, I guess I'm going to have to say it because I don't think she wants to. He said, I am not a liberal. I'm a centralist or whatever you said. And then you were like, I will... all of the slur.
Do you think I said... What?
I will kill a...
Sally, did I say in that private call, I want to kill all of the F-slurs?
As a matter of fact, I think you said that after you had originally said the word, and I was like, that's not very progressive of you. And you were like, progressive? I'm not progressive. I used to work for the government. I used to do all that, and then you said that.
Did I actually say I want to kill all the F-slurs?
So Tech Protect found out that during a work call, he dropped a slur. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? That's the first time I've heard this. This is the first time I'm hearing this from this group of people. A slur? That's crazy. What a crazy storyline. Let's see how it unfolds.
I apologize. I shouldn't be drinking alcohol.
I don't accept your apology as a F-slur.
It's not about you, okay? I'm not apologizing to you. Well, okay.
In my opinion, Tech, you have done...
It doesn't matter. He was drunk and saying really stupid shit.
Tech, if you're
I don't
drunk
care.
and you're conceding to this, you're just going to have to concede.
That's the thing, yeah. That night...
Let me speak. Cool.
Fuck you, Amber. That night, I got so drunk, I was throwing up in my toilet. My girlfriend was like ordering me food.
I don't give a fuck.
Amber, I don't care.
All right, that was it.
Yeah. So, I mean, two parts of this. One, yeah, my bad, dude. I got real shit faced.
The way I do it, Tech, you have done worse things
doing
that
an
people
apology,
have been
please?
fired for less. I don't give a fuck about your apology.
That's
you
not
deserve
true.
to be fired.
Okay, one, it's not true. The people have done worse and they're still hosts on
I do
Queens.
not want you here. I will be miserable until you are gone.
Okay. You miserable is good for content,
Can I just say I was there?
Absolutely not. You cannot just say anything. This recap is certified Keem free. Mark yourself safe from Keem today.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I believe people when they're not performing. And the tech that I know behind the scenes makes me want to rip my fucking eyeballs out. I don't know if it's just towards me or what it may be, but I hate this man.
Well, yeah, I hate you too.
Because I have been a fan of you for a long time, Tech, and it fucking sucks. We should have never worked together.
I mean,
and I mean that from the bottom of my fucking heart.
Amber, we've both have crossed the line that each of us have.
Never.
So if the rest of you are playing Slur, Crying, Crash Out, or Rage Quit, you can already mark off Slur and Crying.
Can I just say something before I leave? Because I feel like you're at the part where you don't need me anymore, okay? Can I just say this? Can y'all figure it out and move it the fuck on? Because I'm so tired of seeing clip after clip after clip with it's either a stupid Amberlynn Fupa fight or a stupid Tech and Amberlynn fight or a stupid something about the stupid bus VC. Can we figure it the fuck out and move the fuck on? Because I know I'm not the only one tired of seeing it.
Okay, now I'm feeling Xylie's energy, and I do feel some kinship with Xylie. I do not like her. She's on Reapers, where their dono sound is a joke about AIDS, which is one of my least favorite things about this entire fucking bullshit podcast network. But I am her sometimes. Not in that way, but in the anger way. Yeah, I feel it.
Okay. Would you like
Nothing is worse than what he said. Sorry, but I mean, pop off.
Okay,
I've never
you
been
making light of my dad dying was kind of fucked up yesterday.
Can we have the docket pull the clip? I never once said you're faking.
Oh yeah, it was working with you.
No, it's because your dad's dying, remember? Supposedly. Or do you only bring that up when you need sympathy?
Favorite bus character. However, this is the LCU and I have to comment on the fact that she is getting a great deal here, only having to say about 30 words per stream.
So A, clock the T on Fupa not even really speaking. I mean, when she does, she screams, so I'm kind of okay with that. But at this point, so the story arc for the show is that, for this specific episode, is that Tech realizes that he has been drinking too much. It's starting to cause harm to people in his life. So he's going to stop. He's still going to fat camp next week, but he's not going to drink. And at this point, his boss comes on and shows a great amount of disappointment and wants him to still drink. He's like, you can't come to this place and we're going to be partying. You have to. Which is not a surprise. I'm not gonna be outraged. I have the flu. I'm too tired. I don't want to hear his voice, and I'm not gonna get outraged yet.
That's why I said after
I mean,
fact.
this is all pretty complicated.
Okay, I think he lost signal.
What's my favorite Keem clip of all time? Clip it, save it for yourself if you need it. Insert it into wherever you need to shut Keem up. You're welcome to it.
Seriously, that speaks to me that way. So thank you for the Monday.
Pink Sold says, notice how Tech needs to be fired for doxing information Amber put out to her large audience and saying a slur. Pot calling the kettle black moment. Didn't you say slurs and verbally abusive towards multiple people? That's for Amber.
Nope.
Miss Peach for 20 says, Amber calling out Tech for being for an addiction when she looks like she's about to explode from fat is crazy.
So hungry. Don't do that. Your girlfriend might get horny. Honestly, that just made me horny.
Now, here's the thing: is I hate this energy. I hate that energy. But also, I don't understand it. It's not. It just comes out every once in a while. It's not her personality. I don't know what that is. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm trying to figure out which person she's stealing that specific. Where is that coming from? Do you guys know? I feel like that might be some personality on the YouTubes that I don't watch. I just can't place it, and it's also nauseating.
Coming at me for being fat from the jump. Me being fat is a symptom of my addiction. My addiction is food. My addiction started as a child in fucking the worst environment in the world, and you have come at me since then. And that's okay. The whole chat comes at me for my addiction. But when it comes to Tech, everyone sympathizes.
So I don't have details, and it's not my story to tell, but it is my understanding that Tech has a very similar story to Amber's, and that his issues and dependencies started around the same time. Also, if you are playing Cry, Crash Out, Rage Quit, or Slur, you can put a number 2 under Cry.
Got it. My brain cannot compute. Maybe I'm fucking mentally challenged.
If you ever tell me, hey, don't make fun of me for being fat, you'll never. I see all the time that you say, yeah, go ahead and make fun of me.
We literally had a whole fucking shit show about it because I was like, Tech, it was before you were like assigned to host. I was like, Tech made the whole show just fat jokes about me. It was like a whole fucking shit show. You don't remember that?
Foop, am I wrong that people will come in here and make fat jokes and be like, Amber, are you okay with fat jokes? And she's like, yeah, go ahead and make fat jokes.
Hanimu won super chat $20. Tech we.
She really does kind of pick and choose who she's okay with making fat jokes about her. She comes up and, and she wears the pig costume or whatever. Like, she makes jokes about herself, and you can make jokes about yourself. That doesn't mean other people can, but she really does accept it from certain people and like not from others. I think she hates it from Tech the most because he is actually funny about it. But you see her, she very much takes it all the time from all sorts of different people, and then like suddenly she'll just sort of decide she's not okay with it. But hey, you know what? Blame it on the BPD. You know what I mean? Put it on the BBD card. So she clicked out and went into the VC and just hung out in voice chat on Discord rather than doing her show. So they reached out to Steak, who is like a manager. So he like manages, he's like an assistant manager at the LCU store.
And for people to be handing him his flowers for the bare minimum and less thereof is driving me fucking crazy, Steak. I feel like I'm going insane. And the only people who understand me is my fucking hug box. So fucking be it. Right now I am gaslit to the nines with stupid fucking Fupa's fucking little... I'm gaslit every day on this fucking show. Every day. Me and Tech both have an addiction, and his is the only one that sympathizes. I'm tired of it.
So Amber Lynn, please don't leave the show to join Plus BC during your show. These are things that you guys have to work out on the show. It's not something that I can fix or anybody can fix. It's literally going to take the three of you adults working together.
So Steak was brought in to just basically tell her, hey, like, your show is on. You have to be on your show. You can't be in the VC. You have to actually do your show because he's the manager, So he's like, you got to get in there. Those are the rules. And she's like, and he and they and my BPD and my drinking and this and everyone did this. And she starts, and she's just, and P.S. put 3 under Cry if you're playing along. This reminds me of a time I used to work for like a consulting firm, and someone came in for like a just like a job consultation, just because they're like they wanted, it was some whatever, like the daughter of some friend of somebody, and she came in for like career counseling from one of our one of our partners, and it was like the partner of the company, and she was supposed to come in and talk about her like job, and she starts crying, and I'm right next to it. I'm right next to the door, and I hear her saying, "I wanted to be an actor, and my father never saw anything in me that was good, and my family's not artistic, and no one understands me." And like this partner is like, let's take a look at your resume. Like, there are people in this world who are so like fucking inappropriate and have no concept of what it's like to have a job. And that's what this is. This is Amber never actually truly having a job. Like, I mean, I don't care that she has worked in her life. She's never really had a job. And this is proof, is that her entire life is just crying and crashing out. I would put at least one crash out on your crash out card.
I'm sorry.
The thing is, unfortunately, we have to eat food every single day. So for a food addict, every single time we put food in our fucking mouth, we are triggered. It doesn't matter what the fuck the food is.
Listen, I am not an expert in any of this by any stretch of the imagination, but this argument pisses me off. It pisses me off so deeply, because people who need to like quit drinking still need to drink liquids. Like, people who maybe take too many pain relievers still have pain and need to find ways to manage their pain. Like, it's not just food. There are lots of things that people are addicted to that they have to do every day. Yeah, there are certain things that you don't need to do. You don't need to smoke. You don't need to inject things. But pretty much a lot of other things, that it's not, food is not the only thing it does. You are not special. Like alcoholics still need to drink liquids. They have to make better choices. Can we accept that? That's what tech is going to have to do. The both of you have to do the same thing. Yours is with solids, his is with liquids. Listen, I'm not trying to simplify it. I understand that there is nuance, and I am not an expert, but I am so fucking tired of this stupid argument.
Tech, I just want to say it's a little confusing, because you say because of your autism, because of your communication style, you take things literally and you say things literally. But in order to host a show, it takes a lot of social intelligence, a lot of understanding, a lot of being able to pick up on social cues. So it seems like you pick and choose when you're socially inept in order to cover for certain transgressions. I also feel like it transfers over to other aspects of your personality. I really do think you co-opted being non-binary. You co-opted being bisexual. And I think you do that because, no offense, you're not a very impressive cis heteronormative man. And so you use queer stereotypes to subvert expectations.
Okay, finally.
Okay. So, one moment, Carol.
Hold on, Carol.
So when you say I'm co-opting them, you're saying it's because I'm not an impressive cis male?
Yes, I think by normal standards, you don't meet the threshold of what, society expects a man to be. And I'm not saying whether that's right or wrong. There's expectations placed on everyone. I'm saying the expectations that were crafted in our society, you do not meet them. And in order to kind of pacify that insecurity that you have, you co-opt being queer, you co-opt being non-binary, you co-opt being bisexual when it serves you.
Are you saying that if you found out that a friend of yours comes out as non-binary or bi, that you're making the same assessments? Oh, it's probably because you're not good enough to be cis. That you don't meet the same cis standards.
Oh no, because
I'm
surrounded by
for their identity by trying to diminish them and saying that they're not good enough to be a cis person.
Because I know what's performative and what's not.
Hold on, is there a certain way that a cis person or a non-cis person acts that you can identify that, it's because you're a poor performing cis person?
Yes, because when you've actually grown up queer and you've grown up in a heteronormative society, you know how to pick up on the subtle cues of people co-opting different identities. I absolutely do have that radar.
Are you gatekeeping being queer?
I'm saying you're lying about being queer.
How would you know that? Do you know who I am outside of the LCU? Have you seen me grow up?
It's very obvious.
Any fucking guy that I've dated in my life?
It's very obvious. It's very obvious.
No, you're trying to diminish the fact that I don't fit within some type of gender normative behavior. That's kind of queer-phobic. That you said that a man like me can't be non-binary or gay or whatever.
Keep talking, queen. Keep talking, queen.
It's a little bit phobic.
Be a queen.
No, but I mean, is it not phobic to say?
I'm gonna get. I don't have a dog in this fight, but there are just. I should state for the record. I personally, if someone tells me what their gender orientation is or their sexual orientation is or if that changes at any point, I just trust them and go with it and just accept them as a person. Because it's just significantly easier than having to somehow suss things out or make judgments or anything like that. Not everybody is going to look how you expect them to look or act how you expect them to act, and how they feel inside is like you just have to trust them. It's just easier for me. I think on the other side of it, this dude you know what? It's the LCU. You want to be messy, be messy. This dude's trying to get intern. So he's saying some whacked out shit and like throwing out accusations and starting beef. And he's doing a great job of it. So go for it. Go for it. This is exactly what this show is. It's sensitive topics done horribly. It is precision cuts with a dull knife. That's what this show is. So get on it.
Your gender. I will flirt with you. But I am a lesbian. Carol?
Oh my God. Who talks that way? So she was allowed to like pull people in from the VC. She was allowed to like pull 2 hug boxers in to talk to Tech, but she kept like bringing tons of people in. But I think Carol Cash is, I don't know, she's some character from the VC. I don't know. I genuinely at this point don't know if they love her or hate her. They blocked her at some point. But yeah, that snap, nasty. There is no one in my life who would let me get away with that. Honestly, there's not a single human being in my life who would let me do that to them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't that make you bisexual?
No. I have a flirty personality in the same way that like straight girls sometimes they get a little flirty with their like girlfriends.
I flirt with other females.
Yeah, like last night I told Fuba that I would lick her vagina raw, and Fuba said, "You know what? A pussy lick is a pussy lick."
That part.
See?
So the show never starts, but you get the show in little pieces. Sometimes you just get a little piece of a show, like a little gem in a stream, and you gotta pick it up, and you gotta rub the dirt off and put it in your pocket.
Mention in the same breath that you have your autism and it makes you do things. That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Because that's what people come at me for. They say, Amberlynn, apologize without mentioning your BPD. Tech, apologize without mentioning your autism.
I did apologize.
The fact that you're an alcoholic.
Welcome back.
Dying. Or the fact that this and that. Apologize.
I did.
That's
What up, team? I apologize. I shouldn't be drinking
I don't
alcohol.
accept your apology I don't give a fuck about your apology.
That's
you
not
deserve
true.
to be fired.
So he did apologize, and he did accept that he had done something that was inappropriate, a slur. So we've marked slur off. There were tons of crash outs, but like I said, we're speed running this, so I couldn't possibly include all of the crash outs. I wanted to add this before we get to the last couple of clips. I got up this morning and I was looking at Discord, and everyone was talking about this, and it was addressed in announcements. Glammy, who's one of the hosts, is being accused of knowing a person named Shifty was a PT, Philo Doe, and was in our community, and instead of reporting it to Ahmad or me, she said nothing and remained friends with him. At the time, it is unclear if he is guilty or not. Before anything can be done, we need to know this. It is very irresponsible for any host to jump to conclusions without knowing that first. This is not for the LCU to decide. This is not a plot point. This is not a story arc. This is not a beef. This is a phone call to authorities. This is a report. This is a direct report. And that's it. And this is not something the LCU should be talking about. This is not like a thing where now she has to wear a plunger on her head, or we're going to do a poll or whether or not she should be fired. This is not like I cannot stand that this is like a story for them now. It's disgusting.
With this being every stream. Amber, did you kick Fupa? Did you kick Fupa? Is that what you did? Oh, are you trying to prove that I can't do a solo stream? Is that your goal tonight? Amber, unlike you, Fupa has a work ethic. She's here to make a fucking paycheck, and she's willing to be a part of the fucking episode. You literally just want to sit behind and have everyone make money for you and contribute nothing. Totally fine. But they keep on kicking you. I don't get it. I don't know why Amber's so obsessed with trying to point out.
She's jealous.
Yeah, she's jealous that you're able to have a conversation. What's wrong, Amber? Okay, if you're really gonna break the show, I'm just gonna leave. That's fine.
Hey, did y'all?
Bye, Amber. Bye, everybody.
So back.
Hello, it's just Tech Protect here on Local Buzz. I don't know what the fuck Amber's bitch problem is. She's like, oh, I'm gonna make it so it's just you. It's just me now, guys. Hello, it's me in the corner. This is the David Jaffe, Alpha Jaffe little video we made back in the day with Bunny Button. What?
It is not. We have to come up with new language whenever people put in prompts into ChatGPT and then poison 10,000 gallons of water to make something that looks like shit. Can we come up with some other language other than this is a video I made, or this is something I made, or this is like my video? Can we can we just say this is some AI slop? Can we say this is some AI slop and I'm ruining the world? Is that cool? I have strong feelings about it. If you disagree, I don't care.
What is your issue? She's like, I'm going to self-sabotage until the show's fucking gone. I'm not going to do it no more.
I can't fathom what it was going to actually take to get her fired. But I'm looking forward to those moments. Let's take a look at a couple of super chats. Amber, you hate when people question you being a lesbian or not. You have no right to question if someone is bi. You can hate tech and that's your right, but it's not your right to perpetuate bi erasure. I'm really proud of Amber for stepping up and admitting she has a problem and needs help to get better. Oh wait, that was tech. I would think ALR would have more empathy for people suffering with mental health and addiction. So yeah, it is true. Like we are, like the LCU is not the place to have nuanced conversations about these things, but like Girl World, that's like we talk about it. I'm not saying we're like the best at it. I'm not saying that we nail it all the time, but it is like if you're bringing Girl World in, we're gonna talk about we're all gonna talk about like our feelings, and we're gonna talk about accepting each other, and we're gonna get it wrong a lot, but we're gonna have a lot of conversations about it. We're gonna do a lot of talking. But this is the LCU, so instead of like actual accountability, people got to put like sauce on their faces about it, or shave their heads about it, and apologies don't really mean anything, and no one learns anything. But we all have fun, and Key makes money, so that's good. I'm just getting used to it, just getting my sea legs, just acclimatizing to the new biosphere here, the clownosphere. So this is where I leave you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much to the membersons of Hibernation. I really appreciate your support, and to everyone who's listened and interacted and supported. It's amazing. I love y'all. That's it for me. Please take really good care of yourselves today and every day. Bye.